Hey guys, DP here. So today we have another Kotobukiya unboxing, and it is from their DC Comics line. It is Harley Quinn New 52 version. So we're gonna quickly look at the box before we unbox it. So here we go. This is Shunya Yamashita's illustration of Harley Quinn's New 52 design. She has a, what is this? A corset? It's not a corset. A corset goes around the waist. This is a brassiere. I don't know what to call this, but it's sexy, right? This thingy with the lacy in the middle, and yeah. Anyways, her hair is divided into two colors, blue and red. So I think this is what they based Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn in the movie Suicide Squad. Her hair was, divided into red and blue, and then it was like yellow in the middle. Anyways, I'm rambling. Back to the box. We have the illustration once again. We have a little window for the figurine. On this side, we have the full look of Harley Quinn's illustration here. Two different color stockings, a nice little red and blue mirror thing going on here. And on the back of the box, we have a really good look of the front and back side of the statuette. Alright, so there you go. And then on top, we got a nice little window under here. Bottom, you got all the legal stuff. So yeah, let's go open her up and talk about the statue itself, my dudes. So quick little trivia about this statue before we actually start talking about the statuette and open it up is that this came out in 2016, so it is now currently 2021 as I'm recording this. So this statue is 5 years old, so you're gonna not be able to find this at like your local comic book shop or your convention or whatever. I mean, you might find it like at a comic book convention maybe, or an anime convention, or any pop culture centric convention. You might find it there, or maybe a hobby shop or something, but like anywhere that normally sells Kotobukiya Bishoujo's, 100% sure this is all sold out. And also there is a limited edition version of this, a limited colorway. So like there's this version, and that's blue and red, and then there's a black and red version of it where she looks a little more sadistic. We'll do an unboxing of that eventually. I do have that as well, but right now we're gonna talk about the standard version of Harley Quinn New 52. Okay, so I say this in all my videos. Whenever you have any collectible statue or a figurine or whatever, you never want to open it this way. If you open it like this, the statue is gonna fall out. It could potentially break. So, a part could snap. A hand, an arm could, sever. It could break. Well, you don't want these statues to shatter. They're very expensive, so you want to open it this way. You want to actually open it that way so the statue does not fall and get destroyed. So I can't stress it enough. I don't want you guys to be watching my videos and be like, oh, I saw your unboxing, I bought the statue, and you guys, you open it this way and the statue just falls out straight in the middle and it gets destroyed. I don't want that to happen to you guys. Anyways, so with that out of the way, let's go talk about the statue. So it comes in one piece. Well, 2 pieces, but the bulk of the actual statuette, you don't have to put anything together. The base is already connected to Harley's feet, so this is the statue itself. And then also the extra piece that it comes with is her mallet. So the mallet is it's taped. Hold on, the mallet right here is taped into the packaging. So let's just remove this, and yeah, so here is the mallet. Very, very standardized Harley mallets, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so this is the statue. So let's zoom in and take a look at all of her glory here. So the first thing we want to talk about is her face. Look at her face. So while the Kotobukiya Bishoujo lineup is very anime-esque, all the characters look very anime. This one looks a little more Western just by the proportions of her face. Her eyes aren't too large. Most anime eyes are extremely rounded and exaggerated. Hers are a little more, smaller here. She has a pretty pronounced nose. A lot of these statues, the nose is very petite. In most animes, the nose doesn't even kind of exist in a lot of anime, and so this one, there doesn't even you could see it. You could actually see the light that's hitting the face. You could kind of see the outline here. The nose is so pronounced, and so it's very fairly pointy that it kind of it's casting a small shadow on this side of the face. The lips are outlined very well. You know, it's kind of luscious here, and it's really hard to see in this light, but there is a nice like red tint on this side and a blue tint on her face around her eye. I don't know if you could see this. Hopefully I'll be able to like in post maybe lighten or darken her face or something so you could see it. But as I'm looking at her face, like there is a light blush, like a nice red light blush right under her eye, and there's like a light blue blush on her left. And I'll see if I can see this in post while I'm editing this video, and if not, I'll see if I can find a picture that highlights the blush on around both of her eyes. But that's such a really cool subtle detail. You know, these guys who make these Bishoujo figures, just so many little details, even when it comes to like makeup or just little shadings into the paint. They do a really amazing job adding these small subtleties to these statues. You know, and so I'm really liking the face. It doesn't, you know, when you compare this to a lot of other Bishoujo figures, the face isn't so anime, but it's there. There's hints of anime influence on the face, but because of some of the features like the chin and the nose and especially the lips, it gives her a more Western like graphic novel look, and I'm really liking it. I didn't notice it at first. It's a pretty nice detail. So now let's look at the hair, right? You have some bangs in the front, and I like the even splits, and then it kind of gets, you know, a little off center from the middle here as it parts to the back of the hair. And whenever there's a red, when you know, there's another alternate color, so there's red here, and then there's a blue scrunchie, or I don't know what this is called, a hairband, and then, you know, vice versa here, same thing. And you could say the same about like the socks here, right? And you can kind of see that in the base, you know, everything from it alternates from blue to red, from blue to red, like in a crisscross, and it's almost like that here as well. So like, you know, the red is here, and then it kind of goes this way, the red over here, and then it goes back here where the red is here, and then red over here. So I love the crisscross nature of the colors. That's really cool. And then you got her neck piece here. It's like a Victorian era, like I think they're called ruffs, right? It's a ruffled collar. That's really cool how she has that around her neck. It's kind of random too, but you know, it adds a look to her, a very gesture look. And then she's wearing a small little like cape, right? It kind of like is blowing into the wind here. The cape is a nice bright red, you know, it matches all the red. That's the red color scheme that covers her entire outfit. And then we got this like chest piece, right? Her top, or the lack of thereof a top. It's I want to call this like a brassiere, I think, or I want to say it's a corsets, but I'm pretty sure corsets mostly cover the rib cage here. This one more just kind of covers her tatas, right? And they're huge. Look at these breasts, man. You have a nice shot of like her armpit to, you know, just right here. You see some nice boobage, kind of almost a side boob to cleavage to more side boob underneath the arm. It's pretty nice, man. Harley's stacked. Look at that. Anyways, you got a nice, super nicely toned tummy, and then her belt. Her belt, I don't know what these are. Bullets? Bullets aren't that big. Maybe they're like grenades. I don't know what these are. Yeah, bullets aren't this big because like this is her gun. You can't open it, but like there's a little strap here. She has two guns, so she has two holsters, two thigh holsters with two pistols here. When you compare like the gun to these, like these are not gonna fit, right? Unless these fire single round like elephant bullets. I don't know what these are. These are like hand cannons. I have no clue, but I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they're like, maybe they're like grenades. I have no idea. They're not shells, well, because she doesn't have a shotgun. But anyways, they look cool. You know, I have no idea what they are. Like the belt buckle is just a circle. Like it could have been her face. It could have been the Joker's face. It could have been a Joker like playing card, anything. It could have also you know, it could have had some design, kind of like the base here. It could have something. So I'm pretty disappointed in the belt buckle. Oh, let's look at her wrist guards, or I wanted to say gloves, but her fingers aren't covered. You know, there's more diamonds here, so there's a pattern going on, you know, with the diamonds. Also, you know, the diamonds again on the base plates. You have it here and up here as well, except there's no diamonds on her right one. So it's just a plain right wrist guard, and then you got the purple one with a little design here. You have these like knitted stockings that go all the way up to her mid thigh. And she's wearing high heels because, you know, why not? All female superheroes or supervillains wear high heels in the battle, you know, because it just makes their legs and ass look good. And speaking of ass, we got a nice booty shot. We have a nice little, you know, this is what you call a nice thigh gap. Look at this little thigh gap here. The thigh just kind of boom, like it just kind of just like widens out right here, and then like kind of goes back in, gives us a little thigh gap, and then her ass just kind of like sticks out. That is a nice Harley booty. Look, it's like not too big, but like it, you know, it's fairly thick. Look at that. Look at that nice round pronounced rump right here, right? That's perfect. Oh man, she has a nice butt. Anyways, so you know, once again, I do love the ongoing theme of like these red and blue diamonds. I just love that ongoing theme of just crisscrossing you know, the colors. Kind of shows like how chaotic her personality is. And oh, I also noticed it's the colors also alternate within her fingers too. So these are the kind of details I love about these. So you could see her fingernails here, right? Red fingernail paints, like you know, nail polish here, and then on this side you could see that it's blue. So these are little details that, you know, most people wouldn't like pay attention to, but I do, because I make videos, guys. And so yeah, you know, it has her blue nail polish here to match with the wrist guard, and then right here red nail polish to match with the red wrist guard. So yeah, that is pretty damn awesome. These statues are you know, so detailed in the most minuscule places, but you know, they're very, very appreciated for like collector aficionados and geeks who love these kind of collectibles. You know, these are the things we look for. And even things from like the little pouches here that you could actually move, right? Yeah, this statue is pretty awesome. So while this might not be like my favorite statue out of like my entire collection, because, you know, mind you, I haven't opened all of them yet. This is my first time opening and taking a real good look at all these statues because I'm making these videos, right? This is definitely one of my favorites. I really like this one, and I do love her jawline. Look at that jawline. I didn't you know, mention her jawline right here. You know, that jawline's so sharp it could cut me, man. You know, once again, this figure came out about 5 years ago, so you're not going to be finding this anywhere. It's going to be pretty hard to find if you're a Harley fan and you're looking for this. If it's going to be pretty expensive online. Let's take a look. Okay, so I am actually totally wrong. This is still available in a lot of places, and it's not that expensive. So this retailed for about $69.99, I believe, 75 bucks. It's not that much, you know, it's definitely less than $100. And right now you could find it on eBay for the exact same price. Some people are putting it on eBay for like $180. If you find this at a convention, and you know, you might be able to find this for retail. So, you know, actually, yeah, I was wrong. Even though this figure is about 5 years old, you can find this online for retail, right? And that also includes the limited black and red version. Lucky for you guys, you know, if you are a Harley fan and you know, you want to pick up a really detailed figurine, you can definitely pick this one. This one's a really, really nice figure. And oh, by the way, we totally forgot to add the mallet to her. I don't even know where to put this. Like, how does she hold this mallet? Does she just... There it is. Okay, so this mallet has a little nub right here, as you can see right in the middle of the screen, right there. So there's a hole on her wrists right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just place the mallets here into the hole, and then she holds it over her shoulder. So I guess that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do this, and let's see how this fits. There you go. Boom. And there she is, holding the mallet. This is actually really dope. I really love the look of this figure. This is tight. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the unboxing of the Kotobukiya Bishoujo Harley Quinn new 52 version. Oh, that's so long. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll close it off with a nice look at the Harley statue. Alright, take care guys. Peace.